Welcome to the next episode of WaterparkRanger's Let's Play Wind Waker. Last episode, we did a bunch of side quests here on Windfall Island, and I think I'm getting ready to set sail out of here. Believe it or not, I think we might have done all the Windfall Island side quests by this point. It's hard to believe it, because there are so many of them, but we might be done with them all by now. 14 hearts, pretty respectable for this point in the game. Pretty fantastic, actually. So now we just have to decide where to go next. I've decided that we should probably warp to Tower of the Gods at this point. Oh, we could have gone to Dragon Roost, actually. It doesn't really matter, though. Just somewhere close to the island called Fire Mountain. Fire Mountain's special, because it's one of those islands that actually appears on your chart without having to zoom into it. There's a reason for that. It's because Fire Mountain is actually pretty important to the story of the game, or better phrased, the progression of the main story in the game. In other words, there's something we need to do there. Right now. So let's go do it. We should probably, yeah. I think we've got the wind going in the right direction. See, we could have just gone to Dragon Roost, because then we would have had just to go directly south. Not that it really matters, because we're going to end up there one way or another. Might have been closer approaching for this angle, I'm not sure. So at this point, I'll just cut ahead to us getting to Fire Mountain. Okay, we are at Fire Mountain, and if I'm correct, I think I know what's in that light right there. That's going to be pretty valuable for us, seeing as we're really strapped for cash, and we need at least 201 rupees to get that thing for the mail, which is very important to have as well. Unless you like consulting online guides, I like using stuff that they provide you in-game for finishing stuff in games. I don't know, that's just me. Unless things get just aggravatingly difficult, because I have a sense of honor. These swords are infused with dignity and honor. Zero tornado! Alright, so we're just going to search right here. And I think it should be 200 rupees, because that's the common reward that you get. And I don't remember getting a piece of heart from Fire Mountain. So it could be. Nope, 200 rupees. Awesome. Okay, so you need to have the fire and ice arrows. Just shift to ice and shoot at that column of fire atop Fire Mountain. And just like that. Smash! The ice is gone, revealing the beautiful, not really full moon behind it. Is that a waxing or waning, whatever? I don't even care what those things are called anymore. I'm not a moonologist. That's probably not even a thing. And if it was, it's probably not called a moonologist because it's a stupid name for it. Anyway, you gotta find the way up this volcano. And as you can see, there's a timer at the bottom. So if you take too long, this volcano is going to become active again. The lava is going to spill down. I think it might even be insta-kill. Not as in you'll die, but as in you'll be hurt so bad that you'll be forced to restart from a certain point. Like, you'll faint and then get up in your boat and there will be fire. No! Are you kidding me? Damn. I guess I jumped because I was surprised by that cargo rock. Yeah, that cargo rock's going to be trouble. Well, this is bad. I should not be falling. This is not at all hard to do. For someone like us, it should by no means be a difficult task. God, so many opportunities for references. Whoa, that was close. For some reason, I don't think we were supposed to come around this way. Oh, great, now the cannon boat's shooting at us too. Let me guess, he's going to knock us down before we can get up there. Please let my guess be wrong. Just sneak across, just sneak. Sneak faster, Link. Why do you have to sneak so slow? Oh god, that's dangerous. He shot like right over our heads. Oh no! Run around the corners! Damn, that was close. Maybe not as close as I thought it was, but whoa. Okay, maybe if you're really set on doing this right the first time, you want to take out that cargo rock with your arrows and the cannon boat with your bombs before you try it. Normally they don't give me that much trouble. So in here you got fire keys to deal with. Just use your boomerang to target them and knock them down. These platforms just don't look very stable to me. Maybe they sink if you stand too long on them. I'm not going to stick around and find out. I'm just going to run through here. Okay, Magtails, you're next. Parry works wonders on them, as you know. Awesome. Oh, 10 rupees. It would suck to fall in, because then I think we'd have to do this all again. Not sure how far they set you back. So that's the very meager challenge that awaits you inside Fire Mountain. Basically, nothing harder than Dragon Roost Cavern. Also, I love where this treasure is located. I guess it's kind of supposed to resemble what it looks like. because you can see the power bracelets look like this, but if you look out at the thing that's surrounding it, it looks kind of like the One Ring from Lord of the Rings, which I'm not sure if you know, but it's like my favorite trilogy of movies, / Return of the King is pretty much my favorite movie. Anyway, we're just going to be using this tractor beam to escape. So yeah, basically this new item lets us pick up giant things and toss them around like they're not giant things, basically. A very useful skill, sometimes. I think you can actually freeze certain enemies with your ice arrows, then pick them up and throw them once you have these, this ability. Very useful. So that's really all you have to do at Fire Mountain. Now that we have the treasure from the waters around Fire Mountain, as well as the sea platform, the Kraken, or Big Octo, I don't care, and Fire Mountain itself, the Fire Mountain quadrant is clear, so we never have to come back here again. I hope. There are just so many things to do in each of the quadrants. I just wish more of them involved just being on the islands as opposed to nearby the islands. Nitpicky stuff, I know, but this game could have been better. So you might be wondering why we happen to warp to this particular island. Well, this one, I believe, is Southern Fairy Island. The reason we're here is just, simply put, because we need to get another treasure. We need to pull up another sunken treasure from the Great Sea. I know sometimes it might seem kind of haphazard, the way I go about doing certain side quests, but the truth is I actually kind of have it mapped out in a Word document that I have. I have a plan for the order that I'm tackling a lot of the side quests. I set it up sometime after we got past the Helm Rock King. Obviously there were some pauses off screen you didn't see, because I'm not like playing this 24/7 obviously. So it's just going to make progression a little bit easier to make sure that I don't really miss anything that I don't want to miss. It's mostly involved for a certain quest that comes later after 2 particular dungeons, though it could have been started earlier. I'm going to refrain from saying too much about it. It's not really a spoiler at this point. Basically, you just have to find the shards of the Triforce of Courage. The King of Red Lions talked about it earlier anyway, and you can do it. You can start the search for them like around the Forest Haven. You can get a couple even then, but I've been saving them for later because they seem like something that you should just save for later in the game. However, if you get them earlier, sometimes you get some dialogue changes here and there. I'll explain more of that in a little while. For now, I'm sailing south to 5-Eye Reef from here, just so we can take out another one of the reefs, so I'm going to cut ahead to us getting there right now. Okay, we're at 5-Eye Reef. Short explanation, I'm going to cut ahead right here to the fight. Well, I guess something new I learned in this fight was that you also need to destroy the cannon boats within the reef in order to get that treasure chest to appear. I thought it was just the turrets. I guess I had the wrong idea. And I also know, I obviously noticed during the fight, that I've been facepalming myself about this a little bit, that this is not in fact 5-Eye Reef, this is Two-Eye Reef. Shame on me for mixing them up. Because I know 5-Eye Reef is also located in some of the South Seas. But now that I think about it, 5-Eye Reef is actually located 1 square north of Outset Island. I hate myself for knowing that. But I guess I hate myself a little bit less for messing it up and calling this one 5-Eye. But you can clearly see, this is 2-Eye Reef right here. And it was honestly pretty easy to get through. I know that I'm really an idiot about cannon boats. I should back off next time instead of just shooting them over and over at my own expense. Because that makes it for very awkward sped-up sequences, as you can probably already tell. That's happened like twice. So we might as well just grab the treasure chart here, and because this video is getting real close to the 10-minute mark, I'm going to be cutting it off here. And we're going to continue, hopefully getting back to the main story. I promised it before, this time I'll make it real. Next episode. See you then.